Well, we just wanted to focus on recording the album and release an album as a band, you know, instead of and the photos and everything we did for the album and for the promotion was with makeup, and we didn't thought it would fit in to just have the regular interviews in a couch with the sunglasses, you know. It's we like the mysticism about this. I never returned. I was there all the time, but it's like you mean by the guitars or the vocals, I believe. Well, after the complications we had in 2014, you know, we also had some problems with the band in 2003. And after the All Shall Fall, there was like we wanted to make a new album, and we just wanted to, even if members leave, you want to go on, you know. And I've been doing the lyrics all the time, and also been writing music with this band, you know. So it's like it was natural for us just to make a progress and move on, you know, go forward and not stop. And there was no alternative option to put the band on ice again, you know. We didn't want to do that, you know. So we never gave up, and now we're here.
Because you were talking about on the Facebook, you were talking about problems, especially with the former
Abbath.
Mm. And you wrote that the Abbath album is in fact an Immortal album.
Well, we made all those songs on pre-productions, and when we had the conflict, he took the songs with him for his so-called solo album, and we had to start from scratch to make a new one, and that's been our main focus since late 2015. And now it's finished, and we took our time, but it was like we didn't want to make a deadline or rush it. We wanted to put all our energy into it and do the best we could, you know.
Have a little studio at home, and Demonos comes over there, and he brings the riffs with him, and we have this collaboration, talking about this, trying out back and forth with the drums and everything, discussing how we want this. So that's mainly how we work.
Yeah. Was it a different process from All Shall Fall?
No, it's the same, exactly the same way to work. So it's not a big difference for us the way we're working now, compared to how it was before.
In a way, if you compare it to All Shall Fall, but it's like I think it's elements from many Immortal albums here, but there was we didn't have a plan that the album should sound like this or be like this, you know. We just brought in the riffs. We made the first opening track, Northern Chaos Gods. We wanted to have a fast opener like normally, and it was like after a couple of songs were written, it was like then you imagine how the rest of the album will be, and you will make riffs and things for this and that song, you know, for the variety. But it's like there was no plan to go back to the roots. It came with the process of writing. It just appeared, you know, like there was no plan to make a concept album, but it became a concept album because this is the way we wanted it, you know. We wanted to make sure that everything, the drums, the guitars, the vocals, and everything is a package for the Immortal listener, you know. It's like, and for us, of course. And then the lyrics come on top, you know, and you have to make it real, you know, or like the fans can relate to it. Then it was, we had Blushirk, which is our driving force, and which is kind of spirit of Immortal. And yeah, as I said, we did our best to make all those elements in creating 110% Immortal album that we could stand behind.
Mm-hmm. And the album, you know, some Immortal albums, some have some intros, and this one is really in your face.
Yeah.
You know where you go in the very first notes.
Yeah, it's straight into Blushirk, you know, with the full speed. And I think that was how we wanted it, you know. We just wanted it. We didn't want anybody to wait to get into it. In a way, it's like straight on. And the same with the second song, which is a follow-up, you know, like Into Battle Ride, it's called. We just wanted it not to stop, you know. We just want to have this flow on the album, that it's intense and keep it going. Mm.
I can also mention that the song Northern Chaos Gods was the first song we wrote for the album. So then we wanted a really fast song for the first one, and then we started work with the other songs after that. So
Probably the fastest Immortal song ever.
yeah, I think so.
Peter is a brilliant musician. He's also a musician and a producer. He's not just a producer, you know. He also knows to handle the instruments. He knows how everything works. So we were really confident with working with him because we knew he would understand. Yeah, there was no other either, you know. It was like we wanted to do it with him. And he showed us again that he is the man.
And so he did the bass. And why not did you ask to Apollyon?
Well, Apollyon was a live member, and after the complications we had or whatever, he lived in Oslo, so, and he also has his own band Au Noir. So when we started to write on the album, he never wrote anything for Immortal anyway. So I think he wanted to focus on his band, and we just wanted to go on with Immortal. There was no really reason for that I can mention, but it's like that was just the way it happened.
So he won't play
No.
with you live?
No. We will find out. We have a plan to go home, and after the summer we will take those decisions. Yeah. Well, when we come home now, after the summer, we will start to make plans for that. And but the same with the album, we wanted to take things step by step, you know. And now we are nearly finished with the album steps. So the next step will be to go home and to make plans for it and prepare for putting up something that we can be comfortable with and that will be killer, you know. Yeah.
Could you play with your arm?
The plan is just to do the vocals on live, because I can play with my arm, but you know, it will take a lot of rehearsing and it will take a lot of pressure on it. So maybe it will be better for us to have a guitarist. And, yeah.
So you would only sing, and you would.
Yeah, we will have a bass player and a guitarist, and then I will do the vocals. Yeah.